All right, guys, welcome back. So today I have a really special guest. We're gonna actually dig deep into like a pool operator for Chia, which I've never done before. I never knew how it all worked, and it was really interesting to have the GGPOOL guys reach out to me because they're new on the scene. They're like the new kids on the block. Even though we've heard a lot about pools closing down and not being profitable, whatever the case is, GGPOOL is now here. Hey guys, how are you guys doing?
How you doing?
Hi,
First
good.
of all, I'm a big fan of your channel. You can look up my YouTube ID. I've been long time subscriber, long time. I'm not just saying that.
I
I
appreciate
can't,
that.
I can't believe I'm going to be in one of your video. Big fan.
Thank you, thank you.
We're been a chia farmer for a long time. There are such great tools for farming out there. There are people making like really awesome GUI just to manage your farm, right? We've never seen, what do pool operator do? Like, what do they see, right? Do they see everything? Do they see everything on your hard drive? What do we look at? What do we do,
True.
right? This is the opportunity. We're gonna show it off, right? What do we do daily? What do we care about?
That sounds good. Yeah, I always wondered what do pool operators actually. I know we've heard a lot of negative connotation with HPool, what they do and how they do things with a closed source software. But yeah, I would love to see what you guys are up to.
Let me share my screen. Okay, so of course we all know official pooling is the way to go. It's secure. You don't need to share your secret keys and so on, right? As pool operator, what do we do? What do we look at? It's very typical web service, like any other web service. You got your machine running the services, what we look at, right? So here's the dashboard. It gives us an overview of all the cloud instances that we run to run our pool.
So these are all individual servers? Or
That's
is that
correct.
wow?
They're like a machine in the cloud, right? Again, we are barely just launched. This is nowhere the scale of the large pool, but
Mhm.
one thing to notice is redundancy is very important, right? So you see there's a duplication of everything, right? Asia, there's 2 servers there. Europe, there's 2. So it's very typical, but one thing farmer might notice is node. Pool operators run their own node, of course, and wallet. So you see we have a pool of them, right? Database get corrupted. We have to sync all over and it could take days, right?
Right.
As pool operator, we can't afford that. So we have a pool of them. If one goes down out of sync, we can wait for it to catch up or just delete it, start over. Our services will pick up a available machine that running the node. So it's automatically all does that. A really important thing is a redundancy failover, right? It's the same for every web application. You want to have redundancy at every point. I imagine, a large pool may have 10 or 20 times the number of instances as us, right? But the key point is how do you structure your infrastructure, your code so that it can scale? Again, a really typical software development methodology. You want to make all your process, all your code and infrastructure modular, and they can work together. One fail, the other one pick it up. You can have multiple of them, right, working together. There is no point for us to make something that is not scalable. We aim to be matched one of the top pool, right?
So what's inspiring you guys to start a pool now?
Good question. We started as a farmer ourselves, and I just really love farming chia. And when you hang out with the community, you notice a lot of people are really nerdy about, how fast they can plot, how optimize their machine, right? And
Yeah.
I think one person got a job as an IT just because he learned farming chia, right? So I wanted a really large farm for myself. We're at 1.4 petabyte. We
Okay.
got like 600 terabyte to go. I just love doing it, and so we go, why not make our own pool? Because we did build a lot of in-house tools for automation farming and so on. So we're hoping to bring that to the public.
One thing I always thought like pool operators needed to do was have extensive knowledge of programming. Is that true?
To scale, yes. You
Okay.
can literally check out the reference code from the Chia team and run it to
Mhm.
run as is. However, it probably can handle 1 or 2 farmer, right? If you want to scale, you're gonna have to almost rewrite it, and that's
Ah,
pretty much what we did. It involves not software but also infrastructure like cloud skills, right? General methodology. For example, any software development testing is really important. As you
mhm.
can see here, for example, we have checkpoint. They call it instrumenting your code, right? We have checkpoint everywhere in our code. Make sure there's no anomaly, right? If there's any anomaly, we want to surface it. We don't want Neo, right? Neo is bad in real life. Neo is good in Matrix, but bad in real life. We don't want him. The hacker we don't want, right? So
Right.
as you can see, we have tons of tests. We have logs is very important. Oh, you know, I forgot to mention what we're using is Grafana, and it's inspired by one of the a member in the community, right? You know, the community make awesome dashboard with Grafana.
I was gonna ask you like what it was
Yeah.
that we were looking at. Okay, I didn't even know that. All right.
Right.
So
So I'm
someone
like,
from the Chia community built this.
Grafana is like a platform to make dashboarding.
Oh, okay,
For
okay.
monitoring, and there's tons of them for Chia. But we figured, you know, why not we pick up Grafana, and that would save us tons of development time.
So that's actually free.
And it's free. Yes, correct.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's definitely good.
So of course, you know, we got all kind of monitorings, right? Monitoring all our web traffic. We got we monitor all the logs that comes in, right, for all our services. We make sure everything is if we need to debug anything, is all the logs are there. And of course, the same dashboard can be used for administration, not just monitoring. So very awesome.
I understand that there's a lot of monitoring going on, but what is it that you're monitoring to potentially alert you to say something is wrong? What's there to see when if there was something that was wrong?
So we start out with our cloud resources very minimal. There's no reason to waste, right? So it's very minimal. So we want to be able to monitor to scale with the user. If there's high web traffic, well, you know, we spin up more instances. If database is getting too much hits, we'll scale up the database. If there's someone doing DOS attack, we want to be able to see that, right? We want to be block them. We want to be able to mitigate it somehow, right? Be able to see if someone is like sending like 0.00001 coin to a wallet, and then we start dividing that coin up. We want to know what's going on, right? We want to catch those edge cases. So it's very important for any software engineer out there. It's about scaling, right? Redundancy, testing. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's the most important thing about running pool.
So the pool that you guys are operating right now, it is officially open now, right? People can join your pool now, right?
That's correct. We've been so busy just adding features and topic features that we did zero advertisement. It is live. You can join now. In fact, we are doing a promotion just for the poor investor. You know, this
wow,
event.
Nice.
We're gonna give away 1 XCH per day, divide evenly among all the farmers. So literally, we have no one. We have like 3 people right now. We exclude ourselves. We have a really big farm. We exclude ourselves. So if you join and you're the only one there, you get all of it.
That is
no one knows about it except people who are watching your video right now.
Yeah, until this video. Maybe I'll hold off and I'll farm a little bit and then release the video. I'm just kidding, guys.
We see you. We could look at your leader. We could see you.
Right. That's awesome incentive. Yeah. This is the interface that an end user would see, like if I joined your pool, right? This is what is this something
correct.
that okay.
We're working really hard to find out, you know, what do farmers care about, like give them the best tools.
Right.
And
so I have to ask, this looks like an app on the phone. Is this an app or is this an actual website?
It's a website, but
it's
you can do it on mobile very easy.
It just has a feel and look of an app opposed to an actual website, which was really nice.
And of course, we have a lot of stuff on our roadmap. One of the immediate stuff is, of course, you know, being able to log in, change your alias, so on. We really want to bring this tool to the farmer. Let me show you real quick. Let me spin up my remoting to my farm.
So this tool that you're talking about is the highlight of GGPOOL, right?
One of it.
One of it. Okay.
My screen right now?
Yeah.
My farm?
Yes.
Okay. I stunned you for a bit. Great, because I love seeing all my hard drives.
Instantly reminded me of like HIVEOS and all the GPUs.
Exactly. We really want to be the HIVEOS of Chia farming. So here's my petabyte farm, connect to one computer. And you know, you really don't need to see all this information, but it feels really good to see it.
I kind of do, and I want to get a better idea of this. So basically, if I look into my farmer remotely, I can see all my hard drives and the health of it.
That's correct. And that's what we want. We want to bring that to the website so you can just look at it when you're not at home.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
For example, this drive somehow got disconnected for some reason. You know, I can find it. And
that is awesome. Yeah.
Right. From the pool operator perspective, what tips do we have for farmers, right? You know, if your farmer is working by this time, if you're farming for a long time. I think the only tips we have is, you know, don't worry about the latency of sending in your partial, right? You have ample amount of time to send in your partial. In fact, when you send in your partial, we let it sit there for a few minutes and then we check again to see if it's in a blockchain, right? Make sure you didn't revert it, right? And then give us the wrong space count, right? So you have plenty of time there. Don't worry about the latency of your internet. One really important metric is your proof time, which a lot of people know by now. You can look at it in your log by enabling the debug in your log, right? Here is a quick graph, live graph that literally within like 3 seconds, I know if my farm is working correctly or not. It gives me the how long did it take to find a proof right here. In this case, anything below 5 seconds is good.
Yes.
I had an issue with my farm in the network where I think the USB driver or something is messing up, and my time was in like 10-20 seconds, right? So, and that helped me. This graph helped me identify the problem. And we're gonna work on getting these tools into the website in the future.
Okay, yeah, this looks pretty awesome. I was wondering, like, how would a farmer like myself, if I joined your pool, how would your pool gather all that information? Is that software that needs to be installed?
Yes, that will need to be a software installed locally. I'll be open source, of course. So
open source, okay.
That's a good point, because with the official protocol, we don't know anything about your computer. All we get is your partial, and then from that, we kind of estimate how much space you have. That's all we can do.
Wow, that looks pretty good. I'm interested.
Yeah, it is really hard, right? What makes people change pool? I mean, wherever pool they're staying, what they expect from a pool, it's already there. It's very little incentive for people to change. So it's very difficult. The reason we started this from the beginning is because we see features that are missing from other pool.
Okay.
We could ask them to make it, but we have a trick up our sleeve that we really want to see in a pool. It's our final feature, our final form. I really wish I can whisper it to you for investors. I can't tell you.
No worries. I think
tell you.
The fact that you guys have, some interesting things up your sleeve that you want to present that's not currently on any other pool is a huge incentive within just the Chia ecosystem in the whole Chia community, because it gives us more options to consider opposed to having it just sit there and not do anything. At least this way we can still have choices on what to do with our plots. If there's something going on that's more beneficial with another pool, I could assure you, no matter how many people are on it, I would consider jumping on it just for that reason.
Yeah, we do want to bring the excitement back to Chia, because atmosphere at the moment. I'm not going to convince you to join our pool investor. I'm not going to, but I guarantee you, our final form, you won't refuse. You can't refuse. You will join us.
That sounds good. We kind of spoke on the Discord. I know you guys have your own Discord going on right now. Are there people on your Discord, which I haven't even noticed? I just noticed it because I see this big join Discord right now. Is your Discord like people who are currently considering jumping onto your pools? Or
that's correct. It's literally like I can count on my fingers, like little few people. Yeah, just hang out on our Discord.
Okay, got it. All right. So right now, I guess you guys are still building, but then you're also in the works of promoting it now, right? Because you guys are with the Poor Investor right now, and we're gonna, I'm gonna talk about it more. I'm interested now. I want to see all this great stuff that you just showed me. Maybe not so much. I'm not into the cat stuff. I don't know if you guys are into all this cat stuff. That's just like beyond me.
For us, one thing at a time.
There you go. You have it right here. Firsthand, GGPOOL is gonna revolutionize the pool scene within Chia. Now, you guys can hit them up on the Discord. You guys can reach, I believe, GGPOOL. You guys are on my Discord as well, so we can all communicate there as one big happy family. We can talk Chia, we can talk pools. Once we get this hidden gem that this pool is going to offer, I think, like he said, there's an offer I can't refuse. I may just have to jump on it now, because there is an incentive that they are dropping 1xCH and splitting that amongst how many other people are on this pool. So the more or less people that are on this pool, we're going to make out regardless. All right. I want to thank you guys for being here, and please let that like, comment, and subscribe, and check out GGPOOL when you guys get a chance, and it'll be in the description below. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.